Here is senior quarterback Ryan Lindley, who joins us on XX 1090. Ryan, Darren Smith, how are you?
I'm doing great. And yourself?
I'm doing well, thank you. How was that weather up there this past weekend at Colorado State?
Yeah, it was a little windy. It got a little crazy. It was something I don't think we've ever seen before. Definitely something in the 5 years I've been here we haven't seen, but I think we've lucked out a little bit, and we just kind of found a way to get through it and found a way to get a W.
Well, when you say it was windy, give us an idea of how the wind played a factor for you guys, either while you were on the field or on the sideline.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was in the special teams game. I think we kind of got lucky that a lot of our kickoffs were going with the wind, and Abel's a guy who's got a strong leg anyway, so he was hitting touchbacks for us every time. And really in the passing game, I didn't feel like it hurt us a whole lot. Nothing I felt like just got screwed up by the wind. But Brian, I'm sure Stowe with the punting, it was tough for him too. So I think in the special teams it made a big difference.
No, somebody had told me that there were actually helmets that were being blown around on the field. That said, you couldn't even put a helmet down because the wind was so strong it would literally blow a helmet away. Yeah,
I mean, and after the game, I'd heard stuff like tables were being lifted up in the stands and stuff. So it was definitely wild. I mean, they said now, and looking back on it, it was like 60 to 70 mile per hour gusts, and it was definitely something you don't see in California.
Well, what was it like there, knowing that the game was nip and tuck? What was it like there in the final couple minutes of that game when you guys finally grabbed the lead?
Yeah, it was intense, and it was. All those games are fun. It's a lot of fun looking back on it now that we won. I'm sure we'd have a different feeling if we lost the game, but it was a great game. Team effort. Defense did a great job of coming out and stopping their run game in the fourth quarter, and we did a great job of running the ball in the fourth quarter. So we really did a great job of dominating the line of scrimmage and got it done.
We're talking to Ryan Lindley on San Diego Sports Leader XX 1090. You, by the way, also had another one of these benchmarks. I feel like we've had this conversation a couple times here throughout the course of the season, Ryan, whether it was a San Diego State record, Mountain West Conference record, but congratulations there on the latest achievement.
Yeah, thank you. It was fun, but like I said, if that was in a loss, I think I'd be a little more upset about it. But we pulled through it and got it together, so it was a good day.
What do you get? I mean, I know in different sports, baseball, football, basketball, sometimes they take a basketball, they take it off the court. Sometimes in baseball, we always see the ball go into the dugout. Do they do anything like that in football for you guys?
Not really. I'm not sure. I haven't got anything. Maybe it's on the way, but there isn't anything yet. And, but the win's enough, and I'm taking that.
Well, you guys also then, I would say, since you don't want to spend too much time dwelling on making the Mountain West Conference record book, how about getting to that win number 6 here for the second consecutive year and putting yourself in bowl eligibility?
That was great. It was something we definitely needed to do. Needed to kind of put two together. I mean, it was something you like getting on a roll and getting 2 wins back to back, and definitely making it at number 6 for bowl eligibility. We can start. I guess it's not really for us to do, but for the people in the athletic center upstairs to get going politicking through. We're going to go for a bowl game, so it was. I don't know. It's something we just want to go out every week and play the best we can. We did a pretty good job of that last week.
We're talking to Ryan Lindley on San Diego Sports Leader XX 1090. San Diego State, Boise State coming up Saturday at 5:00, and tickets as low as $11. How are you feeling about seeing Boise State? And I know you said this about Michigan back in the early portion of the season. A little disappointed that they lost over the weekend.
Yeah, I mean, I think you want to get somebody that's undefeated, and you want to try to be the guy that knocks them down, but. That was a great game they had with TCU, and definitely a fun one to watch. But it's just up to us to come out and play our best football this week. They're a great team. Got some different things they run schematically on both sides of the ball, so we just got to get ready for it.
Yeah. What about TCU? I mean, TCU, that kind of bothers me. That they're leaving the Mountain West Conference and they're still doing what they're doing, and it looks like they're going to win the conference. It's not done, but they're 5-0. They're undefeated in conference play. They won at Boise State. Kind of bunks me out that they're going to leave the conference here and they might walk out of here with a conference championship.
Yeah, I mean, it's they're a good team. I think they've done a lot of things to get better, and I think it's just something you saw that they had the ball bounced away a couple times, and I was just watching film on the game, and it was really back and forth, and like I said, it was a great game, and I'm sure it was a great game to play in, but they just came out on top.
Ryan, how are you feeling at this portion of your season right now? I know it's 1 week at a time, one game at a time. Boise State up next, and for people who don't have the schedule in front of them, you guys go on the road, play UNLV, come home, play Fresno State, and then you find out where you go for postseason play. How are you feeling here about knowing that this is truly the home stretch of the career for you?
Yeah, I think, like you said too, it's something you got to cherish every week for what it is, and really I think as a team we've definitely embraced that philosophy, and seeing something like what happened last week to a guy like Walter, and I was just talking to him about an hour ago, and it's tough to see, and that's something for me, especially at this point in my career. It's been long, but still you got to appreciate every play and every game for what it is, because you never know when it's going to be your last, and I'm just thankful for what I got, and feel blessed that we have another opportunity this week.
How about your whole San Diego State career? Have you spent time thinking about what it's meant for you to come into this? And I mean, it feels like it was yesterday when I remember you committing to San Diego State, and we talked about you coming out of your high school and playing here locally, and wasn't that great to see? Does it seem like it's gone by in a blip or what?
It's yeah, and I try to tell guys that are younger all the time that it's going to go by quick, so take advantage of it and enjoy it. And it's definitely something that it's been a blast for me, and there's been ups and downs, and luckily we're going to finish on some ups, and hopefully that continues and we keep that going. But it's just something that I'm so thankful for what's gone on. No regrets at all. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else, and I think I'll look back after this year. I think we want to finish and handle our business right now, but we'll look back after this year, and I think not just myself, but the group of guys I came in with, we'll be really proud of what we did in the 5 years we were here.
How's your running game doing right now? I mean, you talked a little bit about the health here, but as you get set, it's obviously going to be an all-hands-on-deck situation. How are you looking in the backfield?
I think we'll be good. I think Ronnie will come back and he'll tough it out. I mean, he's a tough kid. He'll get ready and do what he needs to do to play on Saturday. And you guys saw what Adam Lindley could do. I mean, he's a guy that we all knew was kind of the third guy back there, wasn't going to get a lot of carries, and now he's going to have to step up near the spotlight a little bit. And he's a guy that can do some special things with the football.
Hey, Ryan, congrats on the win this past weekend. I think it's going to be a lot of fun this weekend against Boise State. Thank you very much for a couple minutes.
Yeah, thank you.